AI is going to completely change everything over the next couple of months and years. And if you do not lock in on learning the right skill right now, you will be left behind massively, whether you like it or not. And it's going to get so much harder to make 10, 20K per month in a couple of years from now. So opportunity is right now, but the question is, what skill do you actually put all of your time, attention, and focus into learning right now? What's the number one skill to learn where you could actually have an income guarantee in the future and secure your likelihood of actually getting the life that you do want and not have to be a 9 to 5 working for a fat boss for the rest of your life, okay? I've coached hundreds of guys that are working in a 9 to 5 traditional jobs, or they're in school right now and they don't want to be in the 9 to 5 path for the rest of their life. They want to secure a remote income, get freedom for themselves, etc. And I've helped these guys do that, make 5K, 10K a month online, if not even more. And most importantly, help them learn a skill that's gonna be with them for the rest of their life and secure that they will never go broke and never have to work a 9 to 5 ever again. I've obviously done it for myself as well. So I'll tell you what that skill is that's not gonna be replaced by AI. And in order for you to understand this, you also need to look at what's happening right now with AI. If you're not up to date and looking at what's happening, you're probably getting left behind just by not looking at that. So what's going on right now? AI is replacing at an extremely quick rate all the traditional jobs, if you're working let's say you're working at like a grocery store, you're working like in a factory, or you're working in a IT job, like all these normal jobs, and especially if you're in school and you're studying right now, university and college, like you're screwed. All these traditional jobs are getting replaced so quickly by AI, all these different things except one job. And what is that? It's the most well-known and the skill that's been around for such a long time. And it's not what you expect me to say. I'm not going to say, oh, it's just sales. No, because most salespeople are going to get replaced by AI. That's just the truth. I've seen this happen myself because I manage and train and run sales teams in a specific industry. So I've seen this happen where salespeople get replaced. The skill that will be around for the next 5 to 10 years, that gives me security that I'm never going to make less than 20K per month ever again in my entire life. What it is knowing high level communication and persuasion skills. So I'll explain what I mean by that, what it actually is, and how you can actually learn this for yourself as well. Because understand first off that when you talk to an AI, you can pick up right away when you're having a more in-depth conversation. You can pick up right away if you have a talk to ChatGPT on the voice mode, or you have talk to an AI over the phone. Some companies use AI as their assistants or to respond to their phones, etc. You can notice right away when you're talking to AI. Which means that when a company has a sales conversation, when you're trying to sell, let's say selling a car, selling something expensive over the phone, selling some expensive mentorship or course or mastermind or coaching or course stuff online, and it's an expensive thing that's priced from $2,000, $3,000 and up, they cannot sell that stuff using AI. Someone who is going to make a big decision that's uncomfortable, that's scary for them to make, to invest in themselves to actually achieve their goals, they are not going to be able to talk to an AI to have that conversation. So if you learn that skill and you position yourself in the right way right now, where you learn how to actually be the person who can solve this problem that AI cannot solve. AI cannot replace human connection, human trust, having a deep conversation, getting someone to open up and willingly share their struggles and their pains. AI cannot do that. So if you learn that skill, then you position yourself correctly to where AI is not going to replace you. You made yourself valuable to the point where you're not going to get replaced like these coders or these people that just input stuff in an Excel document, or just do this brainless and this mind-numbing work. Because communication and learning how to actually persuade people, that requires the human touch. That requires emotional intelligence and learning how people actually think and how they feel and how they build trust, etc. And that's a skill that I've spent the last couple of years learning. And that's a skill that I teach the people I coach one-on-one, that's helping them get income security for themselves. And this is not DM appointment setting where you're just being this DM setter and texting messages back and forth. If you heard about that, it's a very popular thing that a lot of people talk about. A lot of gurus sell you on it. You should become a DM setter. What I'm talking about right now is not DM setting. It's not these low-level, basic sales roles. It's about becoming a good high-ticket closer, learning how to properly sell a high-ticket, expensive coaching program or an online service, online product for a successful influencer. Learning that skill and getting properly good at it, understanding how people make decisions, understanding how to influence and becoming a strong leader, and learning how to actually lead people for making difficult decisions, learning how human identity works, learning how human psychology works. When you learn that skill, like, you're untouchable by AI. AI is not going to replace that. And that's why I'm at the point right now. Like, I know that no matter what happens, no matter if AI gets such, like, they start having like robots walking around in grocery stores and taking over like all jobs, I know that I'm good, because there's companies reaching out to me every single day that want my skill set that I've developed, learning how to speak to people, learning how to, or knowing how to run conversations and close deals and be able to provide a lot of extreme value to an online business. I have that skill set. So no matter what happens, I can just go into a company and make 20, 30K a month as a sales rep, taking their sales calls off their plate. Simple as that. And you can do the exact same thing right now if you focus on, instead of trying to start a business or trying to learn like some flashy skill that your favorite guru has told you to do, you should do like freelance band scaling or some shit. Focus on learning and looking at, like, realistically, what are the skills that AI is not going to replace? Clicking on some buttons on doing trading, for example, or doing marketing for businesses like freelance band scaling or these other things. AI is replacing that right now. It's happening like right now. But sales is not one of those things. Communication and properly doing high level sales at a high level, that's not going to be replaced by AI. So if you get into this industry, like, you're going to be set for life, and you're not going to be one of these people who is like rushing from business model to business model, and if this thing doesn't work out, you have to jump to the next thing. You can focus on one single skill that is fundamental for your success anyways, actually get good at it, and have the confidence that this is going to be around for the next 5, 10, multiple years, and not have to worry about the AI changing it and things like that. That's what you should be focusing your time on. That's what I focus my time on right now. I'm not just telling you to do this. I do this myself as well. Like, all of my time, energy, investment is focused in this industry. And that's why I teach guys that I work with one-on-one. That's why people are seeing success right now, because there's so much demand for good, high-ticket salespeople that can come in and help these influencers with sales that actually know what they're doing. So if you just learn that skill properly, which is not even that hard to do, you just need to learn how to speak properly and have a phone and internet connection. If you have that, you can learn this and you can start doing this. And if you do that properly, you actually go deep on that skill, you make yourself valuable, and you guarantee an income that's going to allow you to never go broke, never have to work at 9 to 5, and never have to have someone tell you what to do again, because you can get control of your time, location, and work from wherever you want as well, and actually doing something that's meaningful, helping people as well. That's the opportunity. That's the path I'm taking, and that's what I recommend you to do as well. And obviously, doing this is always scary. It's uncomfortable to get into a path like this, especially if you're in 9 to 5, or if you're in, like, you're studying right now, university, etc. But realize it's real shit. Like, I know that AI is going to change a lot of different things, so I position myself in the right way to handle that and to be able to take advantage of that. And you need to do the same thing as well, or you will be left behind in a couple of years. And you will see this either by being on the sidelines, sitting around waiting for stuff to just unfold, letting people control your life, or you can be the person who's actually going to take control of your life right now. Decide to learn the right skills, position yourself, take advantage of the opportunity, and make sure that you will not get left behind. It's up to you. What do you want to do? Anyways, that's it for the video, and I'll leave you with that question, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Take care. Ciao.